So yeah, I want to import the style.css here. It is like style.css. Okay. Now uh, I am going to take one variable, some global variable to collect the data. So that is like where result data. I'm taking some empty array. I'm going to take some empty array. So in this, I'm going to take a constructor where I am going to have one state parameter. Okay, one state parameter. So for that, I am going to take like constructor, and also here I am going to take that super. Okay, and yeah, and I am going to take some API data. Some API data. Initially, I am going to mention. Sorry, this dot state is equal to, and here I'm going to mention API data inside the state. Okay, API data inside the state. So yeah, and now the thing is, I want to I am going to take here component.did mount also, component did mount also. So component did update, component did mount, component did mount. And I am going to mention here I am going to mention here some Axios call inside this component update. Yeah, that is like Axios dot get, and here I am going to get one API, and I am giving dot then, and I am taking one response. So which is a fat arrow, and I'm going to give here. Okay, I'm going to give here this dot. Yeah, first I will get the response. So I have here one API that is like some search by date. I am going to fetch this one author, and one more is like points, and also comments. So this is the comment of that author, and also I am going to fetch the story ID. So these details I want to fetch. Okay, so like this I have some entries actually, but for one in this I have like this. I have few entries actually. So among them I am going to get this author and story points and his comments. Okay, author, story point, and also his comments. So for that I have here this this dot state dot this dot set state this dot set state, and inside this set state I am going to mention API data. This is the data I have taken here, the state data. Okay, so I am going to call this response dot data dot hits. If I take directly response dot data, I will be getting the total response. Okay, this it will be considered as this total as one data. So I am drilling down to one more key, that is like hits, because in the hits only we are having all the data. Okay, so I am drilling down to one more key, that is hits, and yeah, Now, if I see console.log, this dot state dot API data. Okay, this dot state dot API data. So whatever the data is, let me check like how we are getting this one. So here I am going to check here. Undefined. Is connected. Index 22. Index 22. Okay. Start state dot. Okay. So I didn't mention the sorry, I didn't mention the API. Okay. So now I can find the response. We should find that response here. So I am finding that response, and I am finding the I mean all this data, object ID, and also story ID, and also comment these things, and all I'm going to find now. Okay. So yeah. Now I want to make I want to I mean call this to one table actually. I mean one bootstrap table. This whatever the JSON data I have here, I want to call them to my JSON table. Okay. So for that, what I will do is I will go and take the table and its details, and first of all I will go and get the bootstrap classes. So yeah, bootstrap classes. So yeah. Mm, I have one. I already have classes actually in my other file. So I'm going to get this bootstrap classes here. Okay. I'm going to have call this all bootstrap min files. So this is now this is material icon is not necessary. Only these bootstrap classes are necessary. So just got them, and then the next step is I want to create a table. I want to create a table. Okay. So for that, okay, here I am going to first mention this style. Style is equal to width and some 100%. I'm giving some 100%, and height is equal to some 100%. 100%. Okay. And I'm going to give some div inside this. One more div, and that div like style equal to width 100%, and also height some 50%. Okay. So within this, I want to give some information here. This otherwise, yeah, fine, cool. So I am going to give some label and style, and label, and here I am going to mention some border, and it is some 3 pixel, some 3 pixel solid blue. Okay. So solid blue, and width some 100%. Yeah, and yeah, and the font size. I'm going to mention here font size. Okay, so font size I have to mention yes capital, and it is some 20. I give some 20, and I am going to enter some data here. That is something like uh, data reading from API to table. Okay, start table. Okay. So now we will be finding this one here. So data. And one more thing is like I am going to start the table now. I am going to start the table now. It is like this. And here I am going to get like class name. Class name is equal to some table, and id is equal to some table id, and the css I am going to mention the css I am going to mention the table name. I mean this whatever table I have declared in css I am going to mention the properties for that. Okay, I am going to give some width, and here I am going to mention some 100%, and height, and I am giving some 100%, and also some background color. Background color. I am going to give some no white or something. Okay, now I want to now here I am going to go for the table header. Next step is I want to go for table header. So 1 second. Yeah. I'm going to go for table header t dot t um, thread, thread, and I'm going to mention the class name. Class name is equal to some table header. Okay, table header, and in this table header I am going to mention table row. Okay, thread I am going to mention tr, and inside that I am going to mention th, th, and in this th I am giving some first author. I am going to mention some author first, and th I am going to mention the story id. I am going to mention the story id, and one more thing is like I have news, right? One more thing is like news update or comments. Okay, so yeah, these three. So I just want to give some style for this. Style equal to style equal to height colon some 50 pixel, and I just want to copy the same to the next things here. That is like a style, and yeah. Okay. Table header, And one more thing is like a thread, and one more is like next one is like t body, table body. Okay, and here I am going to mention in this I am going to mention the main thing. Okay, and before that I will give the css for this table header, that is dot. Here I want to give like width some 100%, and I'm going to give some height, and that is some 10 pixel, and I'm going to give some background color is some tomato something. Okay, so here already we have background color and all. So now if I see, okay, story ID, comments, or yeah, yeah, I think store or something. I will save this one. So once again, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, no problem. And here I am going to mention the T body. This T body, I am going to use the data. I am going to mention the data here. So yeah, so it's like this, right? Slash. And this also I want to give the star slash. Okay. So here, yeah. So in this T body, I have to mention like the I mean the news, what I mean whatever the object we have there, that is like this dot state dot API data. That's the object we have. Okay, that's where we are getting all this information. Okay, so from that information I want to call, I want to get all this object author, and I mean author, and also story, and also comment text. All this information I want to get from there. So for that I am going to drill down to a map. There I am going to mention obj, and here I am giving some obj, and here I am giving some return again, and here I am going to mention this tr, and tr, and td, and here I am going to mention obj dot author. Okay, obj dot author. So if we see the first thing here, yeah, now we'll be finding the author alone, uh, but also we should get for all this story ID and comments. Okay, so for the same thing I am going to mention TD. Already we have got this information, and we are going to get TD one more time. That is going to have TD, that which is going to have obj dot story. What is that? Story underscore I think so. Okay, here I will be finding that story ID. It is this one. Okay, I am going to give that story ID here. Okay, and one more iteration is like td. I am going to mention some comment text. This is my comment text. So I'm going to mention like obj dot comment text. Okay. And let me take one more thing also from this, some comment text object ID, story title. Give me a story ID and obj dot comment text. Yeah. So comment text. So here I am going to mention one more that is like story title. Story title. So now you should see all this information, but what is missing is like alignment is missing. 1 second, we'll check. It is second. So yeah, it's like HTML. And, so HTML is like here it is. Yeah, I think it is a problem here on where I am going to mention the first. I am going to mention div style, div and width 100%, and also width is some height 50, and a label I give like border height 100. Height where is height 170, and here I am going to mention like width and height, and it is something like 100%. 100%. Yeah. Okay. And one more thing is like I am going to, this is the first div, but this should be this ending of this div should be below this table. Below this table. Okay, now this table should be below that, and also table class name table, and also class name table header, and tr th, and yeah, story title. So here I am going to mention story title in this. I am getting all this information, like whoever is author, and also his you know, medicine information, and his story ID and story title, and his comments what he received. Okay. This is where we are getting from an API. Okay, from an API we are going to get all this information. But yeah, and also I want to give one sync up here. I want to make this I mean data to be refreshed for every some 5 seconds or something. I just want to make this component, whatever the API I'm calling, I just want to give I mean pull make it like for every 5 seconds that data should be updated, and that this API data will be updated, and the same will be reflected to the our program, whatever the here it is rendering. So how to do it is with async await we can able to mention, we can able to do it async component did mode, and here I am going to give like try. In this try I am giving some set interval. Set interval is a function from the JavaScript, which will trigger the any content in certain frequency or some 10 seconds or 5 seconds. In that period of time it will go ahead and then trigger. Okay, it will go and trigger. So here I am going to mention some async. So yeah, async and await. Okay. So every time when there is an sync is for every 10 seconds it will wait, and it will sync asynchronously. uh, it will get the data asynchronously from that API. When you are giving async, then you have to mention await. Okay, these two are bounded to each other. This is an ES6 not ES7, ES7 related tag actually. All the time when there is an when there is a call or something, if I want to call this function when the component is loaded in an asynchronous format, it will go and call the component did mount, and uh, it will make it to wait until the next I mean next 10 seconds, and again it will go and take and again it will go and get the information from the API. So after await, I have to mention the API name here. So it's like Axios dot get. See whatever I am having here, that same thing. Axios dot get. Just want to mention here. Okay. Axios dot get dot then response this dot API, whatever it is. So after this, once I am triggering this one, so now once I have to check like 1 second. This is central correct or not? Yeah, they are correct. Okay, and here I am going to do some alignment here. Format selection. So yeah, I am going to take out this one console.log API data. So then after this set interval, after this set interval, it is like this. This is milliseconds. Okay, so all the time when the call is happen, the call will be triggered for every 5 seconds, and it will update the API. Okay, it will update the API. 1 second. It will update the API, and here I am going to give the catch here. Try, this is try, and also here I am having this. I don't. This one is. You have to in the catch. I want to go like catch. If any errors are there, it will go and catch those errors. Errors and console.log e. Okay, console.log e. Okay. And here I want to mention. Here I want to mention that result data, whatever result data is assigned, but okay, never use. Okay. So yeah, now I want to give this console.log and this dot state dot response. Okay, so this what this will do, it will go and take this function set interval function. This set interval function, it will I mean it will go and for every 5 seconds, it will go and execute the content inside it, the content inside it. So I want to so here what I am doing here is I am making some Axios call, and I am going to such that I am fetching this result, and I am going to update to this API state. So once I am updating this one, obviously there will be load in this there will be change in this dot state dot API data, and all this whatever we have mentioned here, story ID and also title and comment text, they all will be refreshed one after the other, I mean automatically. Okay, so we will see that information. So data from 25. Okay, this dot state dot API data, it is API data. So at very first initial point, I won't be having any data here. So later I just got this thing, and after 5 seconds it will be refreshed, and again I will get the this call, and after 5 seconds again I will get that call. Yeah, likewise for every 5 seconds automatically my grid will be updated, or my table will be updated from the API call, and it will render to the UI. Yeah. You people are having any doubts in this? These are here. Hello.
Chaitanya.
Yeah, you got this concept right, and this automatically fetching the API for every 5 seconds and updating the grid.
Yes. So
Yeah. Yeah. Today actually up to here. For here I will stop. Yeah. If you have any doubts, you can pick me and ask, and I will give you this program, and you can go ahead and then practice. And yeah. And if you have any doubts also, you can ask me. And what? Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll see some other topic actually.
okay, Chaitanya. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.